Thanks for joining me today on the Digital Marketing Masters podcast. I'm your host, Yolanda Rose, and every week I bring you easy, actionable tips, content, and strategies that you can use to grow your business online almost immediately. And today on the show, we are talking about chatbots and specifically Facebook chatbots. And there's been a lot of contention over the last 18 months or so as to the direction that Facebook is going with chatbots. And I'm going to break it down for you today on the show and let you know there's some changes coming up next month, and we're going to break down those changes, what we can expect, and how we can amend our chatbot marketing strategies to fit in with Facebook's policies. Remember, it's right now it's Facebook's bat and Facebook's ball, and we got to play by Facebook's rules. So, according to Facebook, the messenger platform policies are designed to help people and businesses connect effectively through Messenger to achieve meaningful outcomes. So, at the heart of understanding that people and businesses need seamless, a reliable way to get something done, whether it's just a question answered, or maybe it's making a purchase, or even communicating important and relevant updates. We know that people expect businesses to respond quickly, and businesses who respond quickly to their potential customers and clients with the messages they receive tend to see better outcomes for their business. So, with that in mind, Facebook has developed a set of policies and a new set of rules that come into effect on the 4th of March 2020. Five things are happening. I mean, we expected the change to happen. I think it just shifted a couple of months. The deadline has just shifted a couple of months. Firstly, the 24-hour window, the standard messaging window, that's changing. Well, actually, it's staying as is. So you do have an opportunity after the initial contact is made with your business from the client. You can message that person within 24 hours. What is changing is the +1 messaging rule. Previously, you could send a single message, which can be promotional and for free. From the 4th of March, the +1 is going away. You will not be able to send that single promotional free message anymore. You're going to have to look at alternate routes at contacting that person. I mean, you can't do it via the chatbot, of course. And if you are and if you're communicating to people in volume, chatbots are not going to be the most acceptable solution at this point. The third thing that is changing is subscription messaging. Now, this is going away completely. Well, not for everybody. Only news pages, and you got to be approved as a news provider. Facebook is calling it an NPI index. So you got to be approved, and you can only send non-promotional free messages. Previously, you could send non-promotional subscription messaging, and you had 3 non-promotional use cases only, but that is going away. You have to be approved as a news page to be approved for subscription messaging. Then there's the message tags. Now, previously, messages using the tags could be sent outside the 24-hour window, and there were 16 supported use cases for this, and these were non-promotional and free. Now, what Facebook is saying is that messages can be sent outside the 24-hour window. However, there are only 3 supported use cases that basically have merged from the previous 16. And something new and interesting is the new human support use case. And this isn't beta testing from Facebook. The messages need to be promotional. Don't worry. We're going to talk about the human support use case in a little bit. The messages need to be non-promotional, and they need to be free. And finally, sponsored messages. Previously, you could reach an existing paid audience, and you could be promotional and it could be paid. And the great news is that is still staying as it is. You know what? Facebook is all about the money, and that's not going to be changing much. So that is fine. No changes when it comes to that. So all the changes that I've discussed all come into effect on the 4th of February. It's next month. So let's break this down a bit. So here's an overview of the standard messaging and the message tags and the subscription messaging policy that will apply. So the standard messaging. Businesses have up to 24 hours to respond to a user. Now, According to Facebook, these messages must be sent within the 24-hour window, and you can contain the messages can contain any promotional content related to your business. Now, Facebook does know that people want you to react and respond very quickly from the messages, so they are allowing that immediate follow-up. And we did mention that +1 is going away and will not be available from the 4th of March 2020. With this act, I feel that Facebook is trying to encourage us as business owners on the Facebook platform to really respond to clients within a certain time frame. I mean, it does the there are positive business outcomes when we are dealing with clients more promptly on social media. So Facebook is basically forcing us to have that behavioral change where we are communicating with prospects in the first 24 hours in which they make content. And then there's message tags. Now, the message tags enable businesses to send important, personal, relevant, one-on-one updates to users outside the 24 hours, the standard messaging window. Facebook is basically simplifying these message tags by reducing the number from 16 to 4 to support certain use cases. So businesses can start using these 4 messaging tags right away. Okay, the other messaging tags go away on the 14th, but the 4 are available right now. So the new messaging tags include human tag agent. This is a closed beta. I'm not sure who's in the closed beta, but it is in beta testing phase. Also, this allows businesses to manually respond to user messages within a 7-day period. So let's talk a little bit more. What does this actually mean? And what are these new supported tags? So the first tag you have is a confirmed event. This tag, you can send users reminders or updates for an event they might have registered for or RSVP'd or even paid tickets for. So this tag must be used for upcoming events or events that are in progress. So the second tag is the purchase update. So this you can notify the user of an update on a recent purchase. Then there's the account update. This is to notify the user of a non-recurring change to the account. So could be a credit card, a job, or suspicious activity, or fraud alert, or something like that. What you can't do is push promotional content in an account update. You can't do a recurring content like a statement or bill is due or something like that in an account update tag. And finally is human agent. And when I heard about this, it really caught my attention. So basically, this tag, what it means is that it allows human responses to user inquiries, and these messages can be sent within 7 days after a user has messaged. So the human agent supports issues that cannot be resolved within the standard messaging window. For example, a business is closed for the weekend and the issue requires 24 more hours to resolve. What can't happen here is no automated messaging with this tag, and also the content is unrelated to the user query. I'm not quite sure what that means on Facebook ends, but we'll wait to see for the 4th of November exactly how we can use this and incorporate this into our chatbot marketing. Subscription messaging. Now, like we said, if you're not in the news business, you're not going to be having access to subscription messaging. So what Facebook is saying here, if you are in the news business, you're sharing purely information on the chatbot platform, come and ask us for permission, for approval before the new policies go into effect. So if this is your business, get hold of Facebook, go into your chatbot messenger settings and look for approval. I have none of my businesses actually news page index pages, so I have no idea how to get into that. But if you go into your settings, your chatbot settings, I'm sure you can get some help directly from Facebook. So I think the biggie here, the most the fallback solution is going to be sponsored messages if you're big on the chatbot platform, and it's a key way for you to communicate with potential clients. The sponsored messages allow businesses to send promotional content outside the standard messaging window, and sponsored messages are subject to the ads integrity and all of the ad rules that Facebook gives us. So They want to protect the user experience and ensure that the volume of promotional messages is consistent with the user expectations. Those are the updates that we can expect from the 4th of March on Facebook. Like I said, sponsored messages are going to be the fallbacks. They're just tightening up. Facebook's really tightening up the messaging platform. I feel that they feel that they've let us run a little wild. They've given us a long line, and a lot of us as business owners, we've really abused it. So hence these rules. And like I said, Facebook's bat, Facebook's ball, we have to play by Facebook's rules. So you have any suggestions, any thoughts on how this is going to work out in your business, any ideas how you can combat these changes? Give me a shout out. It's Yolanda at yolandarose.com. Also check me out on Instagram. It's Yolanda Rose 7, and on Facebook it's Yolanda Rose. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts about what you think about these new Facebook rules, and what's your idea to plan combating these. For me, it's going to be sponsored messages, and I know ManyChat, the chatbot platform, they're all about an omni-channel approach where they're integrating text messages and email. I mean, we're taking a step back to email again, which kind of defeats the purpose of chatbots. But we'll wait and see. We're living in such exciting times. New technologies, AI is coming into play, and lots of exciting stuff coming from Facebook in this coming year. So lots to look forward to. Don't give up on this platform altogether. I feel that there's still value here if you can play by Facebook's rules and really knuckle down on a solid chatbot strategy. So that's it for me on this episode of the Digital Marketing Masters, and I'll chat to you next week.